in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seing better coverage than we were a couple.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Florida's offense will get the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. It starts up front. You win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. To throw, it's Miles. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Miles. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
Trying play action. Looking for the end zone. Looking for the goal line. That's a great way to set the tone. You get the lead and you get a nice bounce.
And you know, Reese, you're getting the breaks early. Offense got the break, the tip right there, but those breaks tend to even out throughout a game. But so far, this offense has executed well, and they have the lead.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Number 22 with the carry.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of speed.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make...
Takes it the other way. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Snags a quick pass on the left. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. play action on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Miles. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Miles. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got it in the middle, it's Connors. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big...
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cyclones, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Wide open spaces. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida! Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you... Stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires left. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Creates a little room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Lining up for the PAT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Off play action. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Carter. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Caught close to the marker. It's Connors. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Gators are on the move. To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Connor. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He wants it all. Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and a huge play for this offense. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Might be changing the route. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. He's gonna take off. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Connors. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Turning it on. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Woodhead. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game.
Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Now the play fake. Buys a little time. Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Iowa State, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.